Welcome to Layer of the Alchemist, and welcome to Season 1, Round 1 of Metal Jeopardy. We've gathered together three metal maniacs to test their knowledge of heavy metal and hard rock. Now, this is just like TV Jeopardy, except the questions and the contestants are really cool. So let me introduce you to our contestants here today for our first round of Metal Jeopardy. We have, joining us from Pennsylvania is Butch. Butch is the singer for doom metal band Argus. He was on here at the Lair when we did our doom metal history special. We have Darren. Darren is the drummer for Pale Divine, another doom metal band. Darren's been here at the Lair a bunch of times. He was here for our Kiss and our Judas Priest deep cuts. And Darren and I do a Black Sabbath podcast called Into the Void, a Black Sabbath podcast. Joining us from Wisconsin is Mike, and Mike is the promoter, owner of Merciful Mike Promotions, concert promotions in his area. Mike has been here at the Lair for our Judas Priest and our Kiss deep cuts. So, gentlemen, thank you for joining me here for our first episode of Metal Jeopardy.
Greetings.
Thank you.
All right. It took us a little while to figure this out. This is our first run through this, so there may be a couple mistakes here and there. We may trip over ourselves every now and then, but it's all in the name of fun and rock and roll and heavy metal. So, all right. So for everybody out there who may not know how Jeopardy works, we have a board with 5 categories, 5 questions in each category with a point system, 100 point, 200, 300, 400, 500 points. The person gets to pick the person who's answered the last question correctly gets to pick the first category. They gets to pick the category. And then we have a raise hand feature, which took us a little while to figure it out. But we have a raise hand feature on Zoom, and that tells us, I have a screen here that tells me who raised their hand first. So it may not show that way on the screen out there for the viewers, but you'll have to trust me on this. I've got a separate screen here that shows me who raised their hands first. So, okay, are you guys ready?
Ready.
For the Metal Jeopardy board. Okay, here we go. Categories. Worship the Sabbath. These are Black Sabbath related questions. Know thy fate. These are Merciful Fate related questions. Proto Metal. These are late 60s, 70s, early pioneers of metal questions. Kiss history. And then Doom or Be Doomed. These are doom metal questions. So the way we're going to do it here on Metal Jeopardy is the first, we're going to go in alphabetical order by first names for the first person who gets to pick. For this, we forgot to mention earlier, we have 2 boards and we have a final Jeopardy. Question. So on the second Jeopardy board, the person with the, we're going to be nice, the person with the lowest score will get to pick first on the second Jeopardy board. So, all right, so we are going in alphabetical order. So that means, Butch, you get to pick first.
I'll go with History for 100.
All right, now the participant waits for me to finish reading the question before they're able to raise their hand. You guys got your raise hands feature ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. This song was not included on the original release of the band's debut album, but was added 5 months later to help boost sales. Okay, Butch.
What is Kissin' Time?
And you are correct. All right, Butch, you get to pick the next category. Everybody lower your hands, please.
Let's go with History for 200.
Wait. Lower your hand, please,
Okay.
Butch.
I thought I did. Hang on. All right, my bad.
Okay, go ahead and pick, Butch.
I'm so excited. Oh, yeah.
Probably the best song off the first Kiss album, right? Kissin' Time. All right, what did you pick, Butch? I'm sorry.
History for 200.
200. Gene was the demon, Paul was the star child, Eric Carr was the fox, and Vinnie Vincent was Darren.
The wizard.
That is incorrect. So, Mike, you raised your hand next. You get a shot at it, or you can pass.
I believe he was referred to as the Ankh Warrior.
And that is correct.
Wow. Okay.
So Darren loses 200. Mike got 200. All right. So Mike, you got it correct. You get to pick next.
Oh, let's stick with history for 300, John.
The song Any Way You Want It from the studio side of Alive 2 was originally recorded by this band. Okay, Butch is the only person to raise his hand on this one, so he must know it.
Who's the Dave Clark Five?
Yes. Who is the Dave Clark Five?
Nice job, Butch.
That stuff is great, by the way. If you haven't heard the Dave Clark Five,
Yeah, the version of it is not
Killer.
too far off from the Kiss version, actually.
it's
Yeah.
pretty. And the guitar's like overdriven and stuff. It's really cool for its time. I mean, I still love it now, but anyway, sorry, my bad.
All right, Butch, you get to pick.
History for 400.
This is the first Kiss album to have all lead vocal duties handled by either Simmons or Stanley exclusively. Okay, Mike.
I'm going to screw this one up. I think it is Creatures of the Night.
And
What is Creatures of the Night?
Yes, you are correct.
What a
Cool
killer
band.
record that is.
Yeah, probably.
Man.
Well, I'm gonna say it. The last great Kiss album. I know you guys are bigger
Whoa.
Kiss fans than me.
Shots fired. Them's fighting words.
That's so far removed, but it's debatable.
All right. Who got that one? Who was that?
Mike
That
did.
is me.
Mike.
You know
Okay,
what?
Mike.
Let's go with Know Thy Fate for 100.
Okay. My stage name is King Diamond, but my real first and last name is Darren.
Tim Bendix Peterson.
Oh, okay. Darren even gives us the middle name. He is correct. And all right. Darren, you get to pick.
Okay. Let's stick with. Actually, let's go to Proto Metal for 300.
You guys are staying away from this 500 category, huh? Eventually, you're going to have to deal with it. All right, Proto Metal for 300. Some have cited the 1971 Cream magazine review of this band's sound as containing the first documented use of the term heavy metal. Darren.
I don't know for a fact, but I'm going to say Blue Cheer.
That is incorrect. So, Mike, would you like to take a stab at it?
I got to tell you, Darren, I was going to say that too, but
You can pass if you want, Mike.
No,
or you can
no.
take.
I'm going to take a stab at it. I want to say Steppenwolf then.
You are incorrect. Butch, would you like to take a stab at it?
Man, Jesus.
You guys are in the ballpark. You're roughly around the same era. I know you guys know this band.
We're all going to go, oh.
I'm gonna have to. I mean, who is Blue Oyster Cult?
Nope, sorry.
It's too early.
The answer is, who is Sir Lord Baltimore?
That was my.
Yep. They supposedly, some have cited there was a Cream magazine review that described their sound as heavy metal.
I would not have guessed that.
All right, so since nobody got it correct, Darren, Darren, you are still up since no one
Okay.
got that one correct.
All right, let's do Know Thy Fate for 500.
Oh, look at Darren go.
Comes out swinging.
That escalated quickly.
Sterling Winfield co-produced Pantera's Reinventing the Steel and also this Merciful Fate album. Darren.
Gonna take a guess, and I'm going to say Merciful Fate 9.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
Mike, would you like to take a stab at it or you want to pass?
I'm going to pass because that was my answer.
Butch,
What is dead again?
you are correct.
Damn, I was,
Yes.
Butch for the
I was between
win.
9 or Dead Again, and I went with 9.
Ah,
Yeah. Good one. Good one. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to get that.
500 question. 500 level question.
All right. So, Butch, you get to pick.
Let's go with History for 500.
Okay. Producer Bob Ezrin played bass on this song from the album The Elder. Butch.
What is Mr. Blackwell?
That is incorrect. Let's see here. Darren had his hand up second. Darren, pass, or would you like to take a shot at it?
I got nothing to lose.
I got nothing to lose? No, that is incorrect.
That's incorrect. That's not even the right album.
You call yourself a part of the Kiss Army?
All right. My answer is Only You
That is incorrect.
with my negative
Who
1400.
have we got here? Mike, would you like to take a stab at it or pass?
I'm going to pass just so I can keep my head above water here.
Okay. What is Escape from the Island?
And I would have gotten it wrong.
Okay, so who got the last one correct? Who picked this category? That was
What you did.
Butch, right? Okay, so Butch, you're still up.
Let's go with Proto Metal for 100.
This American band's 1969 debut album would feature as its first track a song entitled Black Sabbath. Darren.
Black Sabbath.
Did you read the question, Darren?
Oh, this Americans. Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, judges, shall we give Darren another chance?
This is your
Oh, he's
board,
getting
John. You
tricksy.
make the rules here.
All right, we're cool and chilled
Trixie
here.
Hobbitses.
Do I get another chance?
Yes, we'll give you another chance.
Okay. Coven.
And that is correct. All right. So they also a little trivia. Who is the bass player in Coven?
That's Oz Osbourne, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
a guy named
yes.
Oz
That's right.
Osbourne.
Yes, that's right.
All right. That's your one mulligan. You get one mulligan per episode. All right, Darren. So you get to pick.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Let's do. I am negative 1,300, so I'm going to go all in on a 500. Worship the Sabbath for 500.
Okay. I recorded the bass for only one Black Sabbath song, No Stranger to Love. Darren.
I don't know. But I'm going to guess, and I'm going to say Tony Iommi.
That is incorrect. Would anybody else like to take a stab at it?
Oh, man. No.
Who is
Glenn
Gordon
Hughes.
Copley?
Ah,
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you raise your hand, Butch? I'm sorry.
I
didn't
did,
see
but I
it.
got it wrong. So let's pretend I didn't raise my hand.
All right, that's your mulligan. Mike, you still have a mulligan coming to you here.
All right.
Okay, so nobody got that correct. So that means it's still
Darren's board, I believe.
Darren's board.
Darren's board.
Okay. Stick with Worship the Sabbath and for 400.
Although this Black Sabbath song was not on the soundtrack to the film Heavy Metal, it was used in the movie. Darren, and we have a Black Sabbath podcast that we do together.
I know. No, only thing I can do is guess.
Okay, you want to guess?
Yeah, I want to guess.
Or are you going to pass?
I'm going to say, so it was not on the soundtrack. Mob Rules was on
But
the
it
song.
was in the movie.
But it was in the movie. I'm going to say Neon Nights.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Let's see here. Butch had his hand raised next. Butch?
P150.
You are correct. Yeah, good
Well
one.
done.
Clever.
Butch.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay, everybody lower your hands.
I think I did.
And Butch, you are picking.
Let's go with Proto Metal for 200.
After working with this band on their debut album, Ian Gillan described them as rough, raw, and doomy with their own strong identity. Darren.
Jerusalem.
That is correct.
Nice.
All right, so the board's back to Darren.
Know Thy Fate for 200.
Butch, lower your hand, please.
Oh, my bad.
Know Thy Fate, 200. This Merciful Fate song was included on the PMRC's Filthy 15 list. Mike.
Desecration of Souls.
That is incorrect. Butch. Let's take a stab at it.
See, now I'm
Filthy
going to
15.
reveal my ignorance about Merciful Fate. I'm just going to have to pass. Damn it.
Okay. Darren, want to take a stab at it or you pass?
Merciful Fate song was included on the PMRC's Filthy 15 list. Oh, God, I don't know. And if I guess, I'm going to get even lower, but I can't even think of a song that would have cracked. Most of the songs on that were fairly mainstream. Yeah, I would. Okay, I'm going to guess. I'm going to say Evil.
That is incorrect. The answer is Into the Coven.
Wow.
All right.
It was one you never thought it would be. I thought it was Desecration. Oh.
All right. I think it's Mike. It's still yours, right? Lower your hand, Mike. And...
Oh.
Or no, yeah. Is it who?
That was Darren.
Darren.
No, who picked Know Thy Fate for 200? Was that Darren?
Darren did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, then it's still on Darren.
Worship the Sabbath for 200.
On the first North American editions of Master of Reality, Death Mask was a title given to the intro of this song. Darren.
What is Children of the Grave?
That is incorrect. Mike.
I'm going to pass because that was my guess also.
Okay. The answer is Into the Void. Children of the Grave. The end of Children of the Grave was called The Haunting. Step Up was, I think, the beginning of Lord of this World. And I think there was one more thing that they added to the early editions of those albums. All right, so we're still on Darren.
Okay. Let's do do Proto Metal for 400.
Lucifer's Friends' hard riffing song Ride the Sky features this orchestral brass instrument on its main riff. Butch.
What's the French horn?
Yes. That is correct. All right, Butch, the board is yours.
Let's finish out Proto Metal for 500.
This band released their Made in Japan album a full 10 months before Deep Purple released their legendary live album of the same name. Crickets.
Man,
Throw out a hint. They're a Japanese band.
you're digging deep, man.
All right. Who is Flower Traveling Band?
That was that. I was gonna guess Blues Creation, but Flower Traveling Band was my other guess, so I would have gotten that wrong.
All right. So who had the board last? I forget. Butch, right?
Butch.
I did. Let's try Doom or Be Doomed for 100.
This is the title of the 10th and final studio album released by Cathedral. Butch.
The Last Spire.
That is correct. The Last Spire. Butch.
Doom or Be Doomed for 200. Oh,
The Pentagram song Be Forewarned was first released as a 7-inch single in 1972 under this band name. Darren.
Macabre.
That is correct. Now we're rolling. Darren. Board's yours, Darren.
excuse me.
Okay. Let's do Know Thy Fate for 300. Good.
The Merciful Fate demo song entitled Death Kiss was an early version of this song. Mike. Yeah, Mike.
Dangerous Meeting.
That is correct. Good one, Mike.
All
All right,
right.
board is yours, Mike.
Let's finish out Know Thy Fate for 400.
This, at the time, unreleased song was the B-side to Black Funeral. Mike.
What is Black Masses?
That is correct. All right, Mike, you're on a roll.
Let's go Worship the Sabbath for 100.
Evil Woman was originally written and recorded by this band. Darren.
What is Crow?
That is correct. Crow. All right, Darren, board is yours.
Let's do Worship the Sabbath for 300. Clear the board.
Brian May plays a guest guitar solo on this Black Sabbath song. Darren.
When Death Calls.
Yes. That is correct. What is When Death Calls?
That's a great song.
Yeah, and then it's maybe one of my favorites off that album. Maybe.
Yeah, it's one of mine off that album.
It's no Nightwing, but it's good.
Yeah, Nightwing's a good one too. It's a great way to end that album. All right, who got it there? Darren, right?
Darren did.
Okay, the board's yours, Darren.
There's only one category left. So let's do Doom or Be Doomed for 300.
This was the first St. Vitus album to be released on the legendary doom metal label Hellhound. Darren.
What is V?
Yes, Darren's coming back here.
No, really.
Hey,
I'm negative 1,500, man.
little by little, one day, one question at a time.
Right.
Board's yours, Darren. Just took you a little while to get warmed up.
All right, well, let's do Doom or Be Doomed for 400.
The fictitious name Wolfie Trope was given to the bass player on this doom metal band's first full-length album. Darren.
Who is Witchfinder General?
Yeah, you're on a roll, Darren. Who is Witchfinder General? Wolfie Trope, one of the unheralded bass players of doom metal.
It's up there with Gordon Copley.
All right, Darren, there's only one category left here, so we got Doom or Be Doomed for 500.
Yeah.
For their fourth album, Solitude Aeternus covered this Christian death song.
Oh, I know the song, but I can't think of the name of it.
I can't either. I know I can hear it in my head too, and I can't think of the name of it.
It's on Downfall. The album Downfall. Wow, I don't know. I'm totally spacing out on that. I know the song. I can't think of the name of it though.
Anybody else want to guess?
Too.
I got no. That's like the Solitude Aeternus album I've spent the least amount of time with.
Nobody wants to guess? Okay. The answer is, what is Death Wish?
There it is.
Death Wish. Okay, so we've got, after round one, Butch has 1,000. Darren is minus 1,100. And Mike is at 800. All right, round two.
All right.
Let me tally in our scores here first. Butch is at 1,000. Darren is negative 1,100. And Mike is 800. Mike, you still have a mulligan coming your way, so don't be afraid to use it. So the person with the lowest score gets to pick first on this screen. So Darren, you get to pick first. One other thing, let's go through the categories. Lyrical Match. This is where I give you a lyric. You tell me the song title. Who am I? There's a picture of an artist. You tell me who that person is. Candlemass related questions. Founding fathers, our early founding fathers of hard rock and heavy metal questions. And by the numbers. These are questions that have a number for an answer.
Are they all divisible by 666?
All right, of course. All the answers are 666. All right, Darren?
Okay. I'm gonna do Founding Fathers for 100.
These are the only two studio albums represented on Deep Purple's Made in Europe album. Butch.
That'd be Burn and Stormbringer.
That, I believe, is correct.
Nice job, Butch.
All right. The board is yours, Butch.
Let's try Founding Fathers for 200.
This song from the Mountain album, Climbing, first appeared on Jack Bruce's debut studio album, Songs for a Tailor. Darren.
I'm gonna say theme from an imaginary Western.
Close enough. Yes. Theme for an imaginary Western.
Okay.
Another killer song.
Yeah, great song, man. I love the the Mountain version is great too, and I believe Felix Popularity sings the Mountain version, and Jack Bruce sings.
That melody line is tremendous.
Yeah, that's an epic song. Somebody needs to do a metal version of that, because that would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
All right, so who got that? Darren, right? Darren, the board is yours.
Okay. Let's do Who Am I for 200.
All right, this is going to be a picture of someone, and you have to tell me who this person is. Okay, so it's not a question. As soon as you see it, if you know who it is, raise your hand. Darren.
I know who it is. I'm blanking out on the name a little bit, but I'm going to say, is it disc jockey, new wave of British heavy metal dude, Alex Kane?
That is incorrect.
Incorrect. Wow.
Anybody else want to take a stab at it? Legendary guy from the Sound House. Anybody? Nope. Who is Neil
I don't recognize him
Kay?
without his cut out guitar.
Little cardboard.
Neil Kay. He was the guy that had the sound house, started the whole cardboard guitar thing, Iron Maiden. He got their demo and helped to get them signed. So no one got it, so it's still yours, Darren.
Okay. Let's do Who Am I for 200?
All right, everybody ready?
Oh,
Darren.
John Rutsey.
yeah.
Gosh.
Dude, I almost said Felix Robinson.
Yeah, you just like him.
All right, Darren, you're climbing back up here. You're in sync. You're in the triple digits from 0 now. Your board still, Darren.
Okay. All right. Well, Who Am I is pretty cool. Let's do Who Am I for 300?
Okay, everybody ready? Darren.
It's Riot. Oh man. Name. I gotta pass. I
Butch?
can kick myself.
It's Mark Reale.
Yep.
Yep. Mark Reale from.
Don't feel bad, Darren. I knew who it was. I have no idea the name.
Who was Mark Reale? All right, Butch, the board is yours.
Let's do Founding Fathers for 300.
Jethro Tull won their first ever Grammy for Best Hard Rock / Metal Performance in 1989 for this album. Mike.
Crest of a Knave. What is Crest of a Knave?
Yeah, it is correct. Much controversial when I think Metallica was on the ballot, and somehow Jethro Tull beat out like Metallica. And
Yeah, that was really bizarre.
All right, Mike, the board is yours.
Let's try something different. Let's go by the numbers for 100.
Okay, by the numbers for 100. These are Bon Scott's Rosie's measurements. Butch.
Forget, I'm thinking of the Commodores. I'm wrong. 36, 24, 36.
All right, Darren, you had your
32, 956.
close, but no cigar. Mike, you want to take a stab at it?
No.
Darren was close. No? All right. 42, 39, 56.
I
You
forgot
could
the
say
three.
she's got it all.
Close.
All right, everybody put your hands down. And who picked that category?
That was me.
All right, Mike, so you get to go again. So nobody got
Yeah,
it.
let's stay with it. Let's go by the numbers for 200.
In the Accept song Metal Heart, Udo tells us the human race has to face it in this year. Butch. Or I'm sorry. Butch.
I jumped the gun on the thing.
Okay, that's why you
1999.
dropped it back down. All right, we'll let Mike then. Mike showed up at the top, so.
Oh, 1999?
Yes.
It is 1999?
Yes, what is 1999?
1999.
Okay, so we're still on Mike.
By the numbers for 300.
The first Metal Blade Metal Massacre compilation was released in this year. Darren.
1882.
That is correct. And who was featured on that first Metal Blade compilation with their name spelled incorrectly? Anybody know?
Metallica.
Metallica. That's right. All right, Darren, the board is yours.
Okay. Let's do Founding Fathers. Actually, no. Let's do Candlemass for 200.
This album title is a plant that bassist Leif Edling is allergic. Butch.
What is Dactylus glomerata?
That is correct.
Good guess.
It's a type of like,
Nicely done.
it's a type of grass, like a weed or something. Okay, Butch, you're bored.
Let's go with Founding Fathers for 400.
The U.S. live debut of the Jimi Hendrix Experience took place at this legendary festival. Butch.
What is the Monterey Pop Festival?
That is correct.
Butch is running away with it here.
You're up, Butch, again.
Founding Fathers for 500. Por favor.
He's feeling good. He's feeling good with the Founding Fathers. She was the only female singer to ever appear on a Led Zeppelin song. Darren.
Sandy Denny.
Wow, good one, Darren.
With confidence.
Who is Sandy Denny? On, what was the song?
Battle of Evermore.
Battle of Evermore, that's right. All right, Darren, board is yours.
Let's do Candlemass for 100.
This song appears on both Epicus, Doomicus, Metallicus, and Tales of Creation. Nobody? I'll let you think about it for a second.
I think I know.
You've got Johann singing it, and well, Mike, you have a mulligan coming towards you. So if you'd like to guess, we won't hold it. I won't take it against you.
I might need that mulligan because Darren's making a comeback.
All right, you can hold on to it if you want.
I'm going to hold on to it.
Are you going to hold on to your mulligan? Anybody? Nobody wants to guess?
Is it? Well, I can't afford to lose any points, man.
All right, all right. So the answer is, what is Under the Oak? Under the Oak is on Epicus Doomicus with Johann, and then Messiah sings it on the Tales of Creation
I
album.
would have gotten that one wrong.
All right, so who picked that one? Was that you, Darren?
I did, yeah.
All right, so you're still up since nobody got it.
Let's do Who Am I for 400.
All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
Butch.
Who is Freddie Mercury?
It does look like that, but no, that is incorrect.
Seriously?
That looks like Freddie.
That sure
It does, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
This is a tricky one. Darren, you raised your hand next.
Yeah, I thought it was Mick Jagger.
Is that your answer?
No.
What the fuck is that?
Wow. Jesus.
Great fashion sense, whoever it is.
Yeah, man, it really looks like Freddie. You know,
It's not the guy from that band, that new band that sounds like Queen. It's not that guy.
Oh, from the darkness.
Or there's another new band that too has the Struts,
there?
I think they're called. Yeah, it's not him though. Got a guess, Darren? Or are you gonna pass?
Pass.
Mike, pass.
No, I'll pass.
Who is Dave Evans?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right. I see.
Dave Evans, the very original singer for
AC/DC.
AC/DC. He was
Yeah.
on one single, Can I Sit Next to
Next
You,
to You.
Girl?
Yeah.
All right, Darren, the board is still yours.
All right. Well,
Lower your hand, please, Darren.
I'm sorry. Okay. Let's do Lyrical Match for 200.
Okay, so this is a lyric, and you have to tell me what song this goes with. Rob Halford sang, "Silver crystals, arching beams, below what light spirals, lifting up to go," in this song. Darren.
It is off of Point of Entry. The song. It's not a good night for me. Is it Solar Angels?
Yes. You're in the positive, Darren. What is Solar Angels?
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead, Darren.
Okay.
Lower your hand.
Yeah, I got to put my hand down. I'm going to stay away from Candlemass, man.
This was the only category I didn't have to look up the questions. I was just able to do them from my own
You
head.
knew these.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do. Wow. Who am I? Got pretty hard there, but
Yeah.
let's do that for 500 and clear that off the board.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mike,
That's who is Les Binks?
that is correct.
Correct. Yeah. Let's hope I
Good one,
get.
Mike. Good one.
Who is unable to play on the new KK album due to injury.
Really? He did play
Advertise.
it?
No,
He did
he
not.
actually talked to a guy here in Milwaukee the other day and released a press statement. He had injured his shoulder and arm and wrist and
Oh, bummer.
everything. And
Yeah, he fractured something.
yeah,
That's a bummer. I know that first song from the album that I heard. I was kind of hoping when I heard that Les Binks was involved that they might go back to more of like a 70s.
I was
Priest
hoping
vibe.
for a real Stained Class vibe, but we got
Yeah.
Jugulator, Painkiller, so
Yeah.
which is okay. It wasn't a bad song. We'll see
Yeah.
how the
Okay.
rest of it sounds.
Okay.
All right, Mike, the board is yours.
Lyrical Match for 100.
Okay. Iron Maiden proclaimed, "The devil's got a hold on my soul and he just won't let me be" in this song. Darren.
What is Prodigal Son?
That is correct.
Cool.
It's so funny, you know these so well, but when you're put on the spot like
I
this,
know.
you just have to-
Well, and when you don't sing it,
right.
you know, going, "The devil's got a hold of my soul and he just won't let me be." Oh,
You know,
yonder, please.
It was Prodigal Son in my head when I hit the button, and then I'm thinking, oh man, or is it Purgatory?
You knew it was
And
towards the end of
I
Killers.
just froze.
You got like two different songs going. You're like, oh my God, which one? is it?
Yeah.
All right, Darren, the board is yours.
Okay. Wow. Let's do Lyrical Match for 300.
Ronnie James Dio warned in this song that doors are never open to the child without a trace of sin. Anybody? Butch?
What is All the Fools Sailed Away?
That is correct. Good one. All right, Butch, the board is yours.
Man, it's embarrassing as a singer. I'm like afraid to touch the lyrical match. Like I should know words and I don't. I don't even know my own words. Let's do By the Numbers for 400.
By the numbers for 400. Steve Harris reminded us that Alexander the Great utterly beat the armies of Persia in this year. Anybody?
This is like nerd level questions, man.
What is 334 BC? 334 BC. All right. You still your board though, Butch.
Shoot. Lyrical Match for 400.
Jeff Tate proclaimed in this song, "I can't keep living this masquerade when my lonely eyes see only your face at night." Mike.
What is, if I could see an infrared.
All right, I'm going to let you use your mulligan. I dream in infrared.
Dream in infrared.
All right.
I knew it was going to come in handy. See?
Yeah. Board is yours, Mike.
Lyrical Match for 500.
In this song, Ozzy asks the question, "Who could imagine such a thing could happen to you?" It's one of his ballads. I'll give you that hint. Anybody? All right, the answer is Old LA Tonight. A popular Ozzy song amongst you guys, I guess. All right, who picked that
What
one?
album
Mike.
is that even on?
That's on Osmosis. It's the last song on Osmosis. All right, Mike, I think the board is still yours, right?
Yeah, kind of like Darren. I'm steering clear of Candlemass. We're gonna have to come to it, but let's close out by the numbers for 500.
Stryker always has a Bible verse from Isaiah under their band logo. Darren.
I think it's Isaiah 5:3-5.
That is correct.
Good job.
Thanks.
I had 35.5. But...
All right, it's
My hand. Okay. Wow. Let's see. One category left on the board, and that's Candlemass. I think we've all been kind of staying clear of Candlemass, but let's do Candlemass for 300.
This is the only Candlemass album to feature one guitar player in the lineup. Butch.
What is from the 13th Sun?
Yes. I had a feeling you were going to get. I know you like that album, Butch.
It might be my favorite. I know it's blasphemy, but it might be my favorite.
That's a great album.
It's so heavy, man. I mean,
and here's a little trivia for you. There's actually a pro shot video of them performing with that lineup. So they play basically the entire album, and they do a couple older songs, like I think Well of Souls and like a few others, but they only have one guitar. So it's like kind of a unique thing that they play some of these old songs with only one guitar. All right, so Butch.
Candlemass for 400.
All right, lower up. Okay, good. All right. He was the original composer of the instrumental March Funebre, later remade on the Nightfall album. Butch.
Who is Chopin?
That is correct. Coming out strong with Candlemass.
Yeah, Butch.
All right, our last question, Butch. Here we go, everybody. Lower your hand there, Butch. All right, here we go. The bonus track on the Digipack and double vinyl editions of the 2005 self-titled Candlemass album was a bonus song on the 2005 White album. Nobody? Nobody?
Can I turn around and look real quick?
What is Mars and Volcanoes?
Of course.
Mars and Volcanoes. It's a great song, a short song, but a great song.
All right, tsunamis.
We are at the final Jeopardy question. Now, for this question, you guys will write this down on a piece of paper, write your answer down on a piece of paper, and you will put down your what you're going to bet on this. So let me jot down what everybody has on. Butch is at 2,000. Oh, you know what? This isn't letting me. Okay, so Butch, you've got 2,600. Darren, you have 900. And Mike has 2,200. All right, so everybody got your paper ready?
Yep.
This is the full title of the Francisco de Goya painting used on the first The Obsessed album, Lunar Womb. So this is the title of the painting that was used on The Obsessed's Lunar Womb album.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know if you can edit, but weren't we supposed to write down like how much we're going to bid?
Yes. And you write that down on your paper before you hold up your paper. Oh yeah, that's right. We were supposed to do it before is it before you asked the question?
Yeah, do you have another one worked out?
Then you ask.
We'll just do it this way. I don't have another
Okay.
right, so is everybody ready?
No.
Mike, Darren's not ready. Butch, you're ready. Mike, are you ready?
I am ready. Yep.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so what did you put for your answer, Darren? What is...
Brendel for 500.
That is incorrect. What did you put, Butch?
I have what is man eat stewed, aka nom nom nom, for $1.
For $1. That is incorrect. Mike.
I'm getting my wires crossed, but 200. What is death walks behind you?
That is incorrect. The answer is Saturn
Devouring
his
sun.
son.
Wow. Okay.
Saturn devouring his son. All right, so let's see here. That puts Butch at 2,600. That puts Darren at
400.
400. And that puts Mike at it's not going to let me add it the right way. Mike had 2,000. So the winner is Butch. Butch first place with 2,600. Mike with 2,000 and Darren with 400. So, all right, there you go.
Butch.
Thanks, man. That's fun.
That was our first.
You can go to work and brag all about it tomorrow, Butch.
Yeah, you can impress your friends with this, with the knowledge that we learned here today. All right, well, I would like to thank you guys for coming here on Metal Jeopardy, our first episode of Metal Jeopardy. Butch, tell us what you've got going on in your life musically. Got any new stuff coming out? Anything going on?
Not really. I haven't done too much with I mean, we're supposed to be writing with Argus, but it's tough. We're kind of spread out. I am working on a project with Professor Emeritus out in Illinois, and Lee and I have been sending some messages back and forth. He sent me some tracks, and so that'll be the next thing that I do.
Those are exceptional guys. I love those guys. Lee's an
yeah,
awesome
those dudes
dude.
are cool.
Yep.
The material's really cool too. So that'll be fun. I haven't really been singing though. It's I don't know. Then Barge and Molasses Barge and Arduini Ballots will play at Maryland Doomfest if it still happens in October, and I don't know what else is on the docket, man. It's hard to say. Some days I'm like ready to do a ton, and some days I'm like, I'm ready to retire.
Don't retire yet. We need your powerful voice out there. Mike, what's going on with you? You got any, I know with everything going on with the virus, you're probably not able to schedule any shows, right? Or is there stuff starting to open up where you are?
It's, well, actually, I mean, in my area, and I think Chicago's following suit, but Milwaukee is going 100% capacity for everything. Small music venues, live music venues. I mean, even, the Brewers are going 100% capacity. That all goes into effect June 15th. And word must have gotten out because I got two big ones just today. I can't mention anything yet, but end of summer is looking good. I mean, I think, once it starts loosening up everywhere and restrictions are kind of pulled back, everybody is going to try to hit the road all at once. So it's going to be crazy. So you can't say or have anybody say, oh, there's nothing to do, because there's going to be plenty to do and see.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to be leaving links to everybody's bands and other things in the description, so have everybody keep an eye out for that. Darren, anything going on in your musical world?
Yeah, but I can't say anything at this point. I got two things coming up I'm pretty excited about. One thing I've already started with somebody I've worked with before, and we're planning a new project, but not ready to reveal the name or what we've got in mind yet. But should be cool, and I'm pretty excited about it. So more details as things progress.
Awesome.
Seventh to
That's what I can
Seventh to
do.
Earth coming out pretty soon, right?
Oh yeah. I think that's coming
On
out
vinyl?
this month. I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I know it was supposed to come out at the same time as the Aura Druin, and the Aura Druin came out last week. So maybe the Pale Divine is being delayed because it's a double LP. I don't know. I know there's a jam with pressing plants right now, so maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, that's coming out I think at the end of this month on Cruz del Sur. The Pale Divines 2000. What was it, John? 2006, 2007.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I got my pre-order in. I love that record.
I just got confirmation from DHL that I've got a shipment that'll be here Tuesday. And I had 2 separate Cruz del Sur orders, so we'll see. But did they push Pale Divine back, Darren? I thought that one and Aura Druin were shipping at the same time, last update I saw.
That's what I thought too. And then I saw that a few days ago that the Aura Druin was out and in stock at Cruz del Sur. I haven't heard anything.
Huh.
So I don't know.
I'll let you know what shows up at my house on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'd like to have one.
A surprise box.
Yeah, I pre-ordered both of them, so we'll see.
Cool. Let me know how it sounds.
We'll do, definitely. I'm
Maybe
sure
I'll
everything's gonna
have
sound
one.
good, but that drummer, man, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
John, what's
right.
going on in your life right now?
Yeah, you playing it all or what, man?
No, I don't really have anything going on. Just waiting this thing out like everybody else, working on the my YouTube channel, and yeah, I don't really have anything in the works right now. I'm talking to some people, but it's nothing that I can announce quite yet. So we'll see.
Cool.
All
You
right.
guys are all mysterious.
All right. Well, thanks again, guys. I appreciate you being here on this first episode of Metal Jeopardy with all its bumps and ups and downs that we had to get this thing rolling. So I appreciate that. Everybody out there, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave some comments down below what you guys thought, some of the answers, if you got some of the answers, what answers you got right, which ones you didn't. And until we see you again, and make sure you stay heavy, stay metal.